All right, here's my very late at night review of Ahsoka episode 2 on Disney Plus. So I'm going to look at my notes here. First of all, there's a lot of people having bad dreams in Star Wars, a lot of bad Force dreams. It seems to be kind of on repeat lately. Uh, when they put that little star map into the thing, were they on Dathomir with all those red trees? That would be cool. Also, this is going to have spoilers in it, so if you don't want that, then be gone. Space whales. Okay, so if you haven't seen the end of season 4 of Rebels, spoiler for that, uh, Grand Admiral Thrawn and Ezra Bridger on a Star Destroyer. Ezra basically gets a bunch of space whales to take it way out into space, implying to another galaxy here. Um, and so it was cool to look up and see some space whales. It was also cool in Mandalorian or Boba Fett or whatever they snuck that Grogu episode in for him to see space whales out in space, where you see space whales. Anyway, I love me some space whales. I look forward to seeing more of them in the future. I love live action Lothal because for all of Rebels, we get to see it animated. It was cool to see it realized. Uh, Seems like people keep ending up in Ezra's old house, his little tower house. When Ahsoka goes back there, it's just like, man, everyone's snooping around his old place. I really liked when the witch lady was putting the map on the thing. She's like, this is from, what did she say? From an ancient people from a distant galaxy. I was like, yeah. I was like, Star Wars could use some of that lately. I was like, let's do that. Let's bring more cool stuff in here. Uh, Pathway to Peridia is what they said. I don't know if that's supposed to be familiar to me, but I've never heard that before. There are a lot of ladies in particular in the show with really bad posture. They're just like leaning forward, just like walking around, leaning forward. It's like, why? What's going on with this? Like, is it their costume or what? They're just like hunched over, look like a bunch of like little seventh graders with heavy backpacks on or something. It's very weird looking. It was cool to see the planet Corellia, where Han Solo's from, and like Wedge Antilles, and there's a bunch of cool old Star Wars characters that are from Corellia, so kind of a shipyard planet. And Chopper, it's good to see Chopper. It's good to see the fact that that green lightsaber that Sabine had in the last episode was actually Ezra's saber that she had modified. So it was cool to see that carrying on from the series. Cool to see the Phantom in live action. That's the In Rebels they had the Ghost was their bigger ship, and then the Phantom would come out of it, and so it was cool to see the Phantom. And it was funny when they were chasing that big ship, and Chopper's like digging through all his junk looking for a tracking device until he finally found one. I thought it was pretty funny. Also, I realized so they need to go from galaxy to galaxy, and they took that gigantic hyperdrive and flew it somewhere to like a big ring, like a big hyperspace ring thing. If you remember in the prequels, the Jedi starfighters would dock inside of a ring, and then that ring is what would enable them to go in hyperspace. And so they took that huge hyperdrive from Corellia and put it inside of this ring, which has a whole bunch of other stuff. And so this looks like this is the vessel that's going to get them from galaxy to galaxy. So I saw that and I was like, ooh, that's cool. Kind of like maybe like Timothy's on outbound flight, maybe a little bit. I don't know, but very cool to see that. I love the end credits. I know that's a weird thing to love about a show, but I think the end credits are absolutely beautiful with the music and everything. I know a lot of people are speculating that her the logo is going to be the world between worlds, but I've kind of lost hope for that. I think it's just going to be like star chart kind of artwork. Two more things. The music by Kevin Kiner is outstanding, and he did the animated music for a lot of the animated stuff, so it's cool to see him doing the live action show. Also, I am really worried that Ezra Bridger is going to be the MacGuffin of this show, and that would not be cool. So I really hope that that is not the case. I hope he is an actual character that gets actual screen time and gets to do cool stuff. But who knows? Disney Star Wars, you can never tell what's going on these days. Anyway, the second episode was okay. It was a little bit of a chore to get through, kind of boring. I think my first watch through Star Wars, and this includes Rebels as well. I almost watch it because I just hungrily want the story, and then it's almost like after I watch it again to just absorb everything else. But the first time through, I'm just like, give me the story, give me like, where is Ezra? Where's he at? Where's Thrawn? What's going on? What are the space whales? Like, just give me the answers first. I don't know if any of you guys read books or watch movies like that, but I'm very greedily awaiting answers, Dave Filoni. So anyway, it was okay. I'll keep watching it. Nothing egregiously horrible so far, so that's nice. Yeah, anyway, if you want to see me keep talking about the show, then let me know, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.